Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Abasibia Kitina. If you are new here, welcome to Unscripted Life, and thanks for tuning in. To my OGs, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you for sticking with me right from day one. Thank you for joining the Unscripted tribe. Thank you for being a part of this YouTube family, and I don't take it for granted. Please make sure to like my videos. It gives me visibility. It makes YouTube recommend the videos to other potential subscribers. Please don't just watch. Click on the like button if you like the video. Thank you. As you can see from today's caption, we'll be talking about toxic family members and how to deal with them or how to live with them without compromising your own sanity. We know that the world at large, the society is just turning into something else, and the people that makes life difficult or the people that perpetuate this wickedness, they come from families, and most times we find ourselves sharing the same bloodline or being in the same family with these people, but we don't know how to handle them or how to deal with them. That is why I am bringing us this video today on how to deal with toxic family members, how to manage your life and still stay sane and happy without compromising your joy, your happiness, your peace of mind. So please, if it's a topic that interests you, then keep on watching. The very first way you can manage a toxic family member is by limiting communication. Limit communication. If it's possible, avoid them, especially on your personal and private issues that you know that if you discuss with them, you will probably hear it outside, or they might use it to harm you or use it as an advantage over you. So please try as much as you can to keep your own secrets and limit communication with them, even when they come interrogating you or trying to ask you questions just to get information from you. Please try as much as you can to limit the way you communicate with them to avoid the issues that might come from that communication. The second way you can deal with these toxic family members is by creating distance. COVID-19 taught us social distancing. I think this is a point you have to practice it. Distance yourself from these toxic people. There are people that if you stay with them, even though they are family members, when they have left you, you question every action and every words that had transpired while you were spending time with them. Sometimes you even question your self-worth or any other thing. Like, it affects you mentally, or it affects the way you see yourself, or you do the things that you're not supposed to do in normal circumstances. So the best way to avoid the reoccurrence or the happenings of those kind of things is for you to distance yourself from them. When you've limited communication and distance yourself from them, I think it's going to help you stay sane, to avoid a lot of problems or a lot of bantering, just to avoid bad energy and negative vibes. You don't need that in your life. The third way to deal with a toxic family member is set boundaries. It's like I talk about boundaries in almost all my videos. Personal boundaries, it's key, it's very important, especially if you share the same space with them. You find yourself living in the same vicinity, the same compound, the same community, that you know you cannot really avoid them, but there is no way you're going to avoid them or distance yourself totally from them. All you have to do is set boundaries and be so unapologetic about it. I understand that for some of us, the idea of setting limits or setting boundaries in our lives is something that is very hard for us to grasp. You see love as an unconditional aspect of every relationship, and rightly so. But I want you to understand that loving someone does not mean allowing them to have a free pass to do what they want, how they want, and when they want to do it to you, with little or no consequences. Love does not mean we should allow or entertain an unhealthy relationship. That is not love. Allowing someone to take advantage of us, hurt us repeatedly, or use and abuse us in the name of love and selflessness is foolishness. Forgive my use of words, but I feel it's foolishness for you to allow yourself to be trampled upon all in the name of I love this person, is my family member, she's my family member, I cannot do without him or her, or what am I going to do? There's this adage that is being used in my place, whether a fit is bad or good is still in the mouth. Yes, you understand that a bad food can be uprooted. At least medical science has made it possible. If you have a bad tooth, it can be uprooted. That being said, all I'm trying to explain is that you should try to set boundaries. Let people know that if I do this, I'm going to lose my relationship with this person. So please set boundaries. The fourth way you can handle or manage a toxic family member is learn to say no. This is another point I'm always making in my video. Learn to say no and be so unapologetic about it. Don't be a people pleaser to your own detriment. Don't be a yes man. There are people that their friends and family members know that when once they get to him or her, like they just know that being related to the person is the person's weakness. Don't be that person. Learn to say no. If you've set your boundaries and then people cross it, let them know that for you to cross this boundary, you've reached your limit. Set boundaries. Say no. The fifth way you can handle a toxic family member is don't lose your sleep and don't lose your peace over a family member that cannot take a blow for you. Don't do that to yourself. If you you decide to be kind, you decide to be nice, you decide to be loving and caring, bros, sis, don't expect reciprocation. Don't expect that because you have done this for this person, when it's your turn or when you are in need, that they are going to do the same thing for you. Don't expect that. Don't expect that they are going to reason like you. Already you understand that this is a toxic family member. They will do anything to bring you down, anything to make you lose your sanity, anything to do just to hinder your progress. So if you decide to be nice, if you decide to be kind, if you decide to practice empathy with them, don't expect that you are going to receive the same thing at your own end. Just do it out of love, even when you know that you have set boundaries that they can't reach you and you decide to help them. Do it and don't expect reciprocation. Okay, the sixth and final way I believe you can use to manage toxic family members is forgiveness. Forgive in advance. Like, you know that this person is evil. You know that this person will always do something to hurt you. You know that this person is ever ready to be a bone in your throat. All you have to do is forgive in advance. Like, when you can predict someone, like, this person is going to do this, but you just decide, I know it's going to happen, but I forgive this person in advance. It cannot, I cannot compromise my peace of mind over the person's attitude or over the person's action. Just forgive in advance. Don't let the hurt get to you. Don't let your heart be bitter. There is no need to hold grudges. Even if you're avoiding them, you can decide to be silent, like maybe you don't talk to them or you avoid them, but just make sure that in your mind you're not holding grudges so that it will not turn to hatred. Of course, we know that matured anger leads to bitterness. Like, when you are hot and you're so bitter with somebody, you don't want to do that to yourself, because you know that bitterness, when it matures, it turns to full-fledged hatred. And I know you don't want to compromise your spirituality just because of unforgiveness. So just free your mind, forgive them in advance. Just expect the worst. You know how you have protected yourself all round, but then you still expect the worst from a toxic family member. That's it for this video. I hope I've been able to give us some ways you can deal with a toxic family member. Let's just recap. I have said you limit communication. If possible, you distance yourself. If you stay in the same space, you set boundaries. You learn to say no when it doesn't favor you. Don't lose your sleep, don't lose your peace of mind, and above all, practice forgiveness in advance. I know that some of us have had toxic family members and we've had ways we've dealt with them that has not affected us, that has given us peace of mind. Please, if you found yourself in such situation, please leave it down in the comment section. I'm willing to learn, and I believe there are other people out here who want to learn from you how you've been able to handle the toxic people in your life. Please do share with us in the comment section. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't fail to like, don't fail to share, don't fail to subscribe if you've not done so already. Please share this video with your friends and family. They might need the information here. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy with information. My subscribers might be on your list, and like my video if you like the content that I put out. Until next time, be zealous and stay blessed. Bye, people.